Welcome back to the Car Pod. This week we're going to talk about, or we're going to talk about BMW, but then we ended up doing an update on our personal lives and what's going on with us, and a little bit of storytelling too. So I hope you enjoy it. Make sure to sub up puppets, and we appreciate all the new subs. We're up to 1.5K and couldn't be happier. And let us know in the comments what you want to hear from us next. Thanks again. All right, what's up, Puppet Fam? It's been 2 weeks off duty, dude, but a lot has happened. See this new set? It's because I moved. I don't want to move it around too much. This isn't exactly how it's going to be, but it looks a lot better in here. My girlfriend and I moved from a one bedroom to a studio, so if we don't like each other after this, it shouldn't be too surprising, huh? So
Sheesh.
yeah, and now I'm about a foot away from my TV too, so my eyes are now raisins. But beyond that, welcome back. Thank you for all the new subs. I think we're like 3 times bigger now, so want to thank everybody on that.
Fucking famous,
And
dude.
fucking famous, dude.
We're
So we
rich
can
and
do,
famous now.
yeah, we have $1 billion now. So
Mhm.
thank you, everybody. It's a
Yeah,
long
for all the
road,
money.
dude. Difficult, but now we're billionaires. So
It's lonely at the
basically,
top, dude.
yeah, let me tell you, it's very lonely at the top. But yeah, a lot has happened since we were last on here. You haven't got to talk about your situation with your car. I haven't been able to talk about my situation. So let's just start there. So yeah, I moved. I did go to Florida for vacation, so I have a bunch of videos backlogged. You'll see those over the next week or two on our shorts. We've been kind of pumping those out just because we haven't had much of a chance because we weren't situated and just schedules were conflicting. But yeah, I got my car back. That bitch is loud as fuck now. Got a new cat back from MBRP, I think it's what it's called. Put a rotofab intake on it. Problem is we're getting way too much air in the O2, right? On the
Yeah,
second bank, I think is what I remember. We kind of talked to you about that.
yeah.
I talked to Lethal Garage over DM, and I got in contact with Rotofab. It sounds like I got to just run in a few more 100 miles, and the math will situate itself. We'll see.
Mm. Okay.
I did get alignments. I got a fuck ton of rub going on. So next week, hopefully that's situated. I got a new wrap. We had a video kind of going over what we were doing, but that all got done. So I got a new wrap, headlights, grill, you name it. Um,
Sheesh.
but I fucking love it, dude. Like I did a couple pulls with my girl today, and she's so not down, dude. It's so funny. Like before, she was like, "Yeah, this is super scary." Now, just at any point now, because it's got the supercharger wine, she like it doesn't even matter if it's like that much faster. She's just not fucking down anymore
It's
because you
gotta
just
be so like fucking I don't even know the word. Like you gotta feel so anxious. The supercharger's gotta sound like a fucking teapot's boiling, and then you got a fucking Satan screaming out the fucking tailpipe. It's the fucking scariest thing in the world, probably.
dude. It like I used to get thumbs up a lot. Now it's just fucking over the top. I get like people looking at me like, is this guy for real? Or fuck this guy? Or like that thing's fucking nuts. And then my favorite's like it's so close, go like this,
Like what
just
the
trying to
fuck?
figure what the fuck is going on, dude.
Yeah,
But God, it's hard not to look when you're going, what? And just
yeah,
and if I'm coming up from behind you, just and then pass it,
yeah.
it's the most obnoxious thing ever.
Like what the fuck was that?
Dude, I cannot wait for you to fucking come visit, dude. You're gonna fucking geek the fuck out, dude.
Dude.
Um, but yeah, I think we're gonna have a more comprehensive video like that because I want to shoot this
Yeah.
weekend with my brother, who's like the biggest softballer of all time when it comes to fucking fast cars, dude. So we're definitely gonna react to his fucking pussy shit, but like it's gonna be funny. But beyond that, not much else, dude. Like besides the fact that we're growing crazy. So thanks to all the new
Yeah.
subs, and hope you enjoy the podcast. This is kind of like what we do the shorts because we're busy. This is like
Yeah.
what more we like enjoy doing. But yeah, what's new with you, dog?
Well, we were recording a podcast. We kind of went over this before for whatever reason. our recording, we're using Skype to do this because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. But fucking Skype decided to delete itself off your computer or some bullshit. I don't even remember.
Dude, it uninstalled itself. Pause the video, locks you in the chat.
Yeah.
I had to text you like, bro, get out. You were out and it still didn't, like, I re-downloaded, tried to get into it and like, yo, you got one running already. Like it
Oh
just
my
totally
god.
shit the bed.
Yeah.
So
So
this
we
will
gave
be the
up for
last
another week.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
But
came for
we
another
were
week second.
yeah, we were like, fuck this. But basically I was, we went over that all this kind of, but yeah, I got the fucking 540, fucking shit was great. And then something happened with the Denali that my girl was driving, and she's like, something's wrong with it, it's not driving right. And so I'm like, all right, just drive the 540. I'm back in the E39. And I'm fucking just all stressed out and busy. I didn't look at the car. I go and I get in the car. There's nothing wrong with it to begin with. But she got to drive the 540 around for a fucking week. Now
Yeah.
she doesn't want to hop back in the fucking old truck. So literally, she's like, "Yeah, I'm driving your new car." I'm like, "Uh huh." She's like, "I don't want to stop driving this car." I'm like, "All right, well, I guess fuck." And I knew that was gonna happen, and so I'm happy she's in a nice new car. But now
Yeah.
I'm all fucked up because I'm like, I got this 540 because I'm like, yeah, man, I need something for me, something to keep me going. I got a nice new car, but I'm balling. Now I'm like, okay, now here's my car. So I'm just kind of fucked. Now I'm like, fuck. Well, now what do I need to do now? I actually was gonna say when you were talking, but I'll just tell you now. We had a trade in at work, which is a Corvette Stingray. I think that's
Yeah.
just the LT1, right? It's just
So
an NA.
this,
This is the newer one, Stingray,
yeah, the C7.
2017.
So
Yeah,
C7,
seven.
yeah. So yeah, that's just the LT1,
Yeah,
6.2 liter naturally aspirated, but
leaf
still a
spring
beast.
suspension.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. I mean, it fucking. I got in it and I drove it, and it had a muffler delete.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I just fucking burped. But man, I was so impressed. It was fucking auto, like, but it literally didn't even matter. Like getting in the car and just the way it sounded, I was like, holy shit, I think I need a fucking Corvette, you know. But I don't think I'm gonna buy one. But
Yeah.
it was one of those cars where you get in it, and you're like, fuck, I want this shit.
Yeah,
And
dude.
like you fucking step on it, it goes wah, and the whole fucking ass end tucks, and it just
Yeah.
pulls and pulls. So I got to drive one of those. I don't even remember where I was fucking going with
And
that,
I
but
don't know when the A10 was, that's the automatic that they
yeah,
started implementing. I don't know when that came into play. So I don't know, was that an 8 speed or a 10 speed? Do you know?
I think it must have been an 8 speed because it
Okay,
felt
so
pretty
this,
good. It was The gears weren't too short.
yeah, I don't know what that gearbox is. I highly doubt it's a ZF, but like
Yeah,
the A10, when they started putting that in shit, they also shared that with Ford. So when they did the Tremix for like the high end shit, like the C8 when that came out,
yeah,
and then the GT500, they shared that. But they also shared the A10, which they put in like the normal Mustang GT and the normal stock vet for the C7 platform. But
yeah,
those, I haven't had any experience with either of those. But from what I heard, the A10 is fucking tits. That's what's in the ZR1 1LE post 18. So my car, when you get an auto, that's the
yeah.
same transmission. So
Damn, so it's got to be good.
yeah, from what I heard, it's fucking pretty tits, dude.
Yeah, I bet it's fucking killer. I mean, dude, it's like who gives a fuck when you got a car that fast? Like, I mean, your car, I'm not like either. I can go either way, manual or auto. I'm sure. I'm sure
Mhm.
you want the manual, especially with that fucking car specifically. But I mean, like realistically, like whatever. I'm not like you can't really hate that they put a man auto only for the GT 500 and the fucking, like I don't know. They're fucking so goddamn fast. No one's that good of a driver. Most of the people, it's like 1% of people can really drive that fucking car. You know, so
Yeah,
I
and
get it.
there's two things to be said with that. Like, um, I know the GT 500, and I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive the Demon's only an auto. I could be wrong about that,
I
but I'm
think you're
almost
right.
positive.
You're right. Yeah,
Um, Point being, like, no one's as good enough driver to do that. Like,
yeah,
1%. First
yeah.
off, second off, those cars wouldn't exist. Period. If they didn't have those options, right?
Hmm.
And especially for me, like the Camaro would have died. Like it's dying, and it's going to be dead probably by the end of the year, from what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
They canceled all the orders for 2022, trying to push them to 23. supply chain's not getting any better. If anyone fucking wonders, like you can't get a
Yeah.
car for shit. My girlfriend's still waiting. Looks like
No.
late September. But my point is, like, these cars wouldn't exist at all. Like the ZR1 1LE probably would have never been made, or probably would have been axed after 18 if it wasn't for the A10. So people can hate on that all they want, and I'm gonna be fucking straight up honest. I go first short shift, second short shift, go to third, then I fucking rip it because I fucking suck ass at driving, dude. Like you can't.
This you might as well start in second gear in your car, just to get a
Yeah,
little more traction. I bet you could
yeah,
start in third. I've
yeah.
started in fourth gear in the Challenger, so I bet you could start in fucking sixth in your shit. You know what I mean? If you
Dude,
really wanted to, and
and
just
like,
fucking pull and still beat a fucking Civic.
and you've probably done this like a million times because like we all started with like slower cars and then worked our way up.
Hmm.
And I like, you know what I mean? Like some asshole cuts you off, some shit's going on, you're pissed, you're waiting in line, you're like, whatever. So then you go, I'm a fucking rip the second lane and then just rip, right? Right by everybody.
Yeah.
So that the other day, it was like this fucking Bobcat with one of those like like the giant what can I think of? Like, you know the shit that people ride
Huge
on? That fuck
tires.
no, like they rip like the asphalt and break it up. What do they call that? A jackhammer?
A
Is that what they call
jackhammer.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So there was a Bobcat with a giant jackhammer like built into the arms. Like
Oh
think of
my
it.
god.
Yeah, like can you kind of imagine that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
just ripping fucking rocks everywhere. So I'm like, just got my car wrapped. So I'm like, fuck, I'm pissed. Rip it in first gear, rip. The car just goes sideways. I'm like, just
Oh.
like oh fuck moment, but I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep going. Like you know what I mean? Like it's too late to like
Just
play it off. But I was like, dude, you can't pull out in first gear. Like this isn't a BRZ. You can't just first gear it and you're fine.
no.
Even in your 540, which is so sophisticated,
Yeah.
every launch we did besides the one where we were going down the exit ramp onto the highway,
Spins.
nothing. It just spins, dude.
It's got 2 less cylinders than you and a supercharger less. It's fucking literally half the horsepower of your car.
Yeah. But it's still fucking cars are so torquey now, dude. They come on
Yeah.
so early. And unless you got Toyo triple eights, maybe Cup twos, maybe 4Ss if you warm them up, but like still, dude, like cars are just like people don't realize how fast cars are. Like I've thought about this a million times where like how like we're going all electric,
Yeah.
and we all know torque comes on fucking at 0 RPM, you know what I mean? Like or whatever you want to call it. There's no RPM, but like right away,
Yeah. Yeah.
instantaneously. There's gonna be motherfuckers coming from Camrys with like 180 horsepower, 120 torque,
Bro.
revving a Sonata. They're gonna go into a Model 3 or equivalent, and so many accidents are gonna happen, bro. So many deaths, so many speeding tickets. Because no one like I've seen motherfuckers drive Corollas from '98 with 4 donuts on it, ripping
Yeah.
corners going 120, dude. Can you imagine when everyone gets into a Model 3 or equivalent, dude?
They're
Deaths.
so fast, and it's so hard to understand how fast you're going, and it gets like you start floating and you're like, "Oh, I'm going 80 on a fucking 35-mile-per-hour street right now, and I have to turn pretty hard right now." And you're like, "Ooh."
Well, and dude, it's the no noise, it's the
Yeah.
soft tires, it's the ANC they're putting on these new cars too, like where people know what AirPods are, where you cancel out like the vibration shit. They're doing that inside the car cabins, thicker glass, double pane glass, no shifting, so you're just fucking ripping constantly. So
Yeah.
yeah, dude, it's you're asking to die. Like hopefully the AI gets better, but it's nowhere near where it needs to be, dude.
It's like we are talking about. They're like numbing everything. They don't want us to feel anything.
Anything. Yes.
Fuck your fucking V8 that makes you feel happy, Cole. I want you to have to spend $300 to drive 4 miles. You want to drive that Corvette or that fucking Camaro, Cole? That's gonna be $200 to fill up. It's gonna last 1 week. Fuck you. Like that's literally
Dude,
what's happening.
it's crazy. Like if I'm no hyperbole, like I live in Minnesota, I live in California, but I live in Minnesota. Uh 2 days, $100. 2 days, $100, and yeah,
Oh my
2 days, $100. And yes, dude, don't drive that often. And two, dude, if I'm being honest, like you could ask my girl, I drive like an asshole 10% of the time. 10,
yeah.
5, 10%.
Doesn't matter in
Most
that car.
most time I'm in
You
the
were no, Cole. You're driving like an asshole 100% of the time because you're in that specific car. It doesn't matter what
yeah,
speed you're going. You can go
yeah.
1,000 RPM and drive the speed limit and you think you're being a nice guy, and your tank is still sucking down the fuel just as fast, dude. Doesn't
It's
care.
crazy. I'll be sixth gearing it at like 45, like
Yeah,
bogging almost, like just ripping. I'm like, oh, come on, come on, come on. And then I'll like go to fifth, like just to get it going. Like I try so hard and
yeah.
it doesn't fucking matter, dude.
It
Like the
doesn't
gas
matter.
tank just dissipates. Like there's a leak in it.
And then when you have, and I had a RT, so I know somewhat, not nearly as much, but I would be like, I would try to make it last, and then I would have those weeks where I'm like, fuck it. As soon as I fill up, I rip it out of there. And
Yeah,
then you like, it's the same thing if I drive like an asshole or if I don't. And then when you drive if you really drive like an asshole, that shit is gone so fucking fast. It's like, wow, okay, now I have to drive like a grandma again just so I can get shitty gas mileage, not completely terrible.
yeah. Dude, I drove like an asshole from my place to Anytime Fitness where I go with my girlfriend. It's a
Yeah.
12-minute drive. There and back, wasted a quarter. There and back, wasted a quarter tank. Not so $25.
25
I
bucks to charge the
drove like
gym,
a
dude.
fucking asshole the whole time, but still $25 in
At that rate,
24 minutes.
if how many times are you going to the gym per week?
Four, dude, like a hundred
Okay,
bucks right
100
there.
bucks a week just to drive to the gym. How much is your gym membership? You might as
Yeah,
well buy a fucking home gym, Cole. It's gonna cost you
dude.
30 bucks every time you want to go fucking get those arms worked out, bro.
Yeah, dude. No,
God
literally,
damn.
such a waste of fucking money, dude. Like the second my girlfriend and I get a house, like we're getting a rack and not doing
Yeah.
that. Cause like, and the last thing you want to do is come from work and go work out, bro. My girlfriend worked like
Mhm.
12-hour shifts. We're going out like 8 o'clock. Like you
Yeah,
might as well
get
just
home,
fucking go to bed, dude.
get home, you're ready to wind down. It's like, okay, let's get dressed and let's get the fuck back out there. It's like, fuck
Yeah,
that.
dude.
It's fucking worst idea ever. It's
Dude, and like
terrible.
we're so honest about it too. Like we're just like, like those motherfuckers, like I'm a machine.
Yeah.
Rome isn't built in a day. Like those motherfuckers, dude. Like we're like,
Yes.
yeah, let's just, I guess, watch a movie, and while we're at it, we'll eat ice cream too. Like
Yeah.
that's literally where we're at, dude. It's
Yeah.
so hard to give a fuck, but
It is, dude. Especially when you have a significant other. It's like, who the fuck I gotta impress now? You know?
exactly, dude.
Like
Exactly.
you're fucking here with me.
And
Um
it goes both ways, dude. Like when she's motivated, it makes me motivated. Like let's be honest,
yeah.
I wouldn't have went to the gym half as much if she wasn't going. So it
Yeah.
goes both ways for sure. But like I'm with you, dude. Like it's like who do I need to fucking impress, dude? I got like holes up in my like, dude. My boxers are showing through my ripped fucking middle school shorts, and I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm going to the
No.
gym to work out, go through the motions, say I did it,
Yeah.
and go home, dude. Like I
Yeah, I
don't
gotta
give
get
a
back in
fuck.
there. I know, just to like keep my fucking bones intact, dude. Like my shit's getting weaker. So I just
Yeah,
wanna. I've been
bone
playing
density,
puck,
dude.
dude. Been playing hockey. That shit's so fucking fun.
So, dude, the thing is, so like, everyone's like, oh, you work out, blah 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 blah, form this that. That. I have the worst sciatica, dude. Of dude, it. Have you ever had sciatica before?
That's like sciatic nerve pain, like
Oh,
shooting
bro,
through your.
bro. So we've all thrown on our back, right?
Yeah,
Right. That shit goes away, maybe 2 weeks, right? Like you just take it
yeah.
easy, goes up. This fucking zinging. And I'm like, what is this? Like,
Through
this
your whole
isn't,
leg, through your whole
bro,
leg and shit.
ass, lower back, leg,
Like
zinging,
from the bottom of your foot all the way up, huh?
bro.
You
Dude,
gotta. There's some shit you gotta do. Like you might be stiff. You might literally just be stiff, bro. You might have to literally stretch because I heard that's mainly what it is.
yeah,
And you gotta like literally like massage that fucking. It's like it starts right here on your
yeah.
fucking hip area.
Hip flexor, dude.
You gotta like massage the fucking piss out of your hip
So I
flexor.
got, I got that. You're dead fucking right. So I was doing, what I think I did is I was doing leg lifts and then just sitting like how I am now, like all hunched. And
Yeah,
I threw it out fucking playing UFC because I was getting pissed, and I
yeah,
just like played a million matches in a row. So I was like in
yeah,
this slunched shitty position. And
yeah.
I remember like getting up like mother, like just fuck you,
Oh,
bullshit, like when you rage. And I
yeah.
just remember going zing. Like this was like
Oof.
2-3 weeks ago. And I'm like, oh, whatever. It's probably from working out. It'll go away. Never went away, dude. So now
Yeah,
I got to go to fucking Tria, and I got this massage gun, and you're dead right about the hip flexor. I'm gonna fucking dig that motherfucker into my hip flexor, and it'll chill out. Because I've been doing
Yeah.
Like I've been watching this guy named Bob and some shit on YouTube. I don't know. People
Mhm.
probably know. They have like 4 million subscribers. But yeah, I've been like stretching my hip flexor out, like just humping air
Dude,
and
I have to
sitting
do
on
that too.
pillows.
I'm fucked, bro. Like I have the same. I used to have that shit. Like that's shocking, but it's not like as bad. But I'm just super stiff. Like I have really bad mobility and shit. I literally.
Same, bro.
You ever watch Zoolander?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When he can't turn left,
Yeah, dude.
I literally can't turn left, bro. Whenever I fucking if I'm standing with my fucking feet straight ahead and then I
Yeah.
move my left leg 90 degrees to the left, my hip pops all the way out
Oof.
and then I put weight on it and then it pops all the way back in and then it's like pop pop and I fucking almost fall. And so I go, oh, oh.
Oof.
So I just don't turn left. I just fucking either go real wide or I fucking turn around.
So,
I'm
so
fucking
you're a
stupid,
semi
bro.
truck.
I'm a fucking semi. I feel like a semi truck. Only turning left though. I gotta, wide turns that way. But other fucking way, I'm good. It's fucking bullshit, dude. I had like 2 weeks ago, and I've like, I don't know. I'm just trying to have a better attitude about it because it's like it's not. It doesn't help being like, oh, I'm a fucking. That
Yeah,
doesn't fucking
dude.
help literally
Yeah.
anything, you
Moping
know?
does nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, it fucking does nothing.
And no one
Um,
gives a fuck. No one cares.
yeah,
They'll
no
cut
one
you off
cares.
early.
Yeah,
They'll cut you
everyone
off
says
early
they
and just sorry, what was like?
go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say they cut you off early and then talk about their bullshit over like twice as
Yes,
loud, and then you're
yes.
supposed to be a good guy and give a fuck. But like we've talked about this, like we're old enough to be like, I'm checking out, dude. I don't
Yeah,
fucking care, dude.
yeah, because no one really cares. They're gonna
No
say
one
they
really
care.
cares.
No one
Yeah.
fucking gives a shit. They say they care. The girlfriends care. They love us. Yeah, well, whip de fuck can do. But you know what I mean? Like no one's really
Yeah,
there.
dude.
Like when the other fucking day I had to go to work and it was before 7 a.m. I was like, I did that thing where I turned left. Oh,
Yeah.
forgot I can't turn left because everyone, usually for 20 fucking 3 years of my life, I've been able to turn left, and then all of a sudden my shit breaks. Now I can't turn left. But so I go to fucking brush my teeth or whatever, and I turn left, and instead of usually we just go pop pop, pop out,
Yeah.
pop in, pop out. Oh, and I go, ooh, oops, and then I'm good. But this fucking day, it goes pop, 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 and it literally goes pop, pop. I go, oh, pop, pop, oh, and I couldn't get it back in, and it was just going pop, 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 and it literally popped in and out like 5 times, and I just laid on the ground, and I know, and it was like in the morning, like I have to be quiet, like so I'm just
Yeah.
like, man, fuck me, right? Like no
Yeah.
one cares, fucking God doesn't care, fuck, I
Yeah.
still got to get to fucking work, you
Work.
know,
Yeah.
and my shit's popped the fuck out, so I'm
Yeah,
just like, all right, can I fucking stand up now, leg? Are you fucking
dude.
good, bro? You fucking good? Because I want to fucking go to work because this is fucking bullshit, So I stand up. All right, I guess I'm good, And it's just like, just random, I feel like
Yeah.
someone's got one of those little like voodoo dolls. They've always just been fucking with me my whole life. Every once in a while, they'll pin poke a different part of my body, and
Yeah,
they're just
dude.
like, you know what? Fuck Jonah, hip, and I'll just go pop pop. Oh shit, I don't know.
Bro, and we're not that old. You know what I mean?
I'm
Like we
fucking
have
27
issues.
years old, and I feel like I'm 97 on the inside.
I can't even do when we're 50. Like when people are talking like how we're talking, that's a 50
Yeah,
year old. We're
we're 50 years
25 and
old.
27, bro. We're 50 in mobility terms. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like we're gonna be absolutely on a motorized Tesla wheelchair when we're 50.
dude, they better have. I want a fucking carbon fiber spine transplant. Give me a fucking. I want the what's the fucking video game with Sam Porter Bridges? The guy
Oh,
who
Dead
goes
Space?
dead.
Oh no,
No,
no.
no, Death
That's
Stranding. Death
Isaac.
Stranding.
Death
Death
Stranding. That's it.
Stranding. When you have the fucking robo suit,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
fucking. I want one of those. Give me one of those. Like
Yeah,
fucking walking's bullshit, anyways. Like
yeah, dude.
fuck,
Walking's
man.
absolute bullshit. My
They
uh
can.
my girl
Yeah. Go
my
ahead. Go ahead.
girlfriend's dad's got like a multiple fuse spine, whatever the fuck it's called, fuse discs.
Oh
Bro,
shit.
that shit's wicked. That he'll turn like this. Like he'll
Fuck,
turn like
dude.
this, bro. It's like I just hope to
Fuck.
God I never get there, but like at the rate I'm going, at the rate we're going, bro. And you know what the commonality is? We both got broken fucking femurs, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. That
That's
is
the shit,
so
dude.
fucking weird.
Because like you best believe our hips are not lined up
Yeah,
and our
never.
one leg's longer than the other for sure by
Oh,
this
every
point.
time, every time I go into the chiropractor, I don't know if you go. Every time I go, he's like, "Oh, your leg's an inch longer than the other one." I'm like, "Oh, thanks." And then he puts it's the best feeling in the world. He puts his foot. I don't even know what. Oh, he puts my foot in between his crotch right here, and then he like bends my knee and he goes pop, and he fucking like pumps backwards, and it pulls the fuck out of my leg, and it's like, oh, it's the best shit ever, you know.
Dude,
But
I need to do that.
I feel like you shouldn't have to fucking pull on one of your legs every fucking 2 days, you know. But
Dude, have
whatever.
you seen
You know
those
what I think you
inverted?
know what I think we gotta do? I think we need to fucking do some yoga or some bullshit, dude. Even though it's
Hell
fucking
yeah.
whack, like I need to. That's what I've been saying. I'm like, I gotta start doing some yoga because I'm fucking stiff as shit, dude. And maybe that'll help us live a little longer.
100%, dude. Have you seen those
Fuck it.
inverted tables with the old fuck who like
Yeah.
jumps, like does a little jump scissor kick thing and he goes, I feel great and I'm 98. I
Yeah.
might get one of those, dude. I don't know where the fuck to put it because it's like as big as this room. But
Yeah.
like maybe that's not a bad
The ones
half
you turn
step,
upside down, right? You put your feet in.
right? And you
Yeah.
have like the lever and you just fucking
We used to
zip it
have
back.
one, but I was like fucking 8 and I didn't, fucking didn't it didn't matter because I was fucking invincible, you know. But
Yeah.
now I bet that shit's busting, you know.
Yeah. That
Turn
shit did
upside
nothing
down.
but make me have a light head, but now that's probably like the most freeing, amazing thing ever,
Oh
dude.
man. Pulls your fucking hips and your spine and shit. Cause even what I like to do is I'll get on the fucking bar and I'll hang and I'll like try to like pull my feet down as far as I can and that kind of like literally will pop my spine. Like kind of stretches it out. So I'm sure that'll do the same shit. Just way less work. You don't have to hang.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. What the fuck was I gonna say? This is the same leg as like the hip is the same leg as the femur, or no?
For yours, that's
No,
fucked up.
no, for you. I'm asking.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I fractured my hip, that hip, and
yeah.
that femur. And so, like,
Damn.
I don't know. And they like fucking, I'll send you the fucking x-rays. Like, they put a fucking rod in my femur. So that's just still
Yeah,
in
yeah.
there. And if you look, it looks like the rod, like, if this is the top of my femur, it looks like the rod is sticking out. So I don't know if it's fucking, I don't fucking know, bro. But if it's popping in and out. And I
I
fucking
got.
talked, it's fucking bullshit. And then, like, I talked to experts. They're like, "Oh, this expert lady, I actually got stem cells." And when I went in there, she's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
when are you gonna get your hardware taken out?" And I was like, "When am I gonna get it taken out?" I'm like, "It's
For
fucking lifetime." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" She's like,
yeah,
"No, that has to come out. You're fucking too young." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" So then I call the fucking UCI who put my shit in, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm just wondering if this is lifetime because they told me it was staying in, but now I'm talking to an expert and they're saying it needs to come out." And they're like, "Oh, well, let me get back to you." She calls the surgeon, like, "Yeah, well, the surgeon said if it's bothering you, you could take it out." And I'm like, "If it's bothering me, what the fuck does that mean?" I mean, my hip
it's
pops
a
in and out
lifetime or
every time
not?
I turn fucking left. So does that mean it's bothering me? I can't turn left. So should I fucking take it out or am I good? Like, what the fuck do you mean? Is it bothering me? Yeah, I can't walk good. So is it your shit or is it me? Am I a pussy or did you guys fuck something up?
Dude,
And so
I
and
was.
that made me feel so weird. It's sick to my stomach because it's like now I have to decide. Okay, well, do I take this out or do I leave this in? And I'm just like, what? I don't like. We already had this conversation, you and me, but I'm like, fuck that. Like, I don't want to. I don't know. At this point, I'm fucked. I'm not gonna have you guys come in there and fuck me up even more. I'm already fucked. So I'm just gonna stay at this level of fucked and not go get surgery again if I don't have to. But yeah, that was not the answer I wanted to hear. They should have been like, "Nah, you're good, bro. Like,
Yeah, at least
come
lie
back,
to you.
come back. Yeah, lie to me. Say
Yeah.
something that sounds smart.
Yeah, dude.
Like
I'm a I'm a frantic fuck right now. Please
I'm
just tell me.
fucking on the edge. I have fucking metal in my body that you put in, and I'm like, hey, is this staying in forever? And like, I don't know. If it bothers you, we could take it out. I'm like, well, it kind of bothers me. Yeah, I'm a little fucking bothered by it, but I don't want to. You're gonna cut me open again. Like, what if I bothered by that? You guys gonna
Dude.
put it back in?
Oh
And then
my
like, and then
god.
like, okay, everyone's like, I was talking about this, like, bro, my fucking bone broke in half. They had to fucking drill through my leg, pull it back down. It was bullshit. Put my bone into place. Whatever. They fucking get my bone into place. They hollow my fucking femur out and put a fucking thing through it. And I was like, that didn't just slide in. This isn't just fucking perfect fit. It's not some fucking
Oof.
IKEA fitment where it's like, oh,
Yeah, yeah.
we need a Jonah femur board to 13 millimeters and it's gonna fit perfectly. No, they fucking probably got as long. I don't know. I'm just fucking guessing here, but they probably drill my shit out, hammer this fucking thing in there, and then they're what? Just gonna open me up and slide that out? No,
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 just
dude.
to rip so many muscles, so many tendons. Like
They
that thing
fucking
is,
slice me to the bone,
yeah,
push all my shit to the side. Hey, how you doing? Unscrew their bullshit. I don't even know how you would take that fucking thing out. You're gonna rip
D-
it out of my body? Because dude, I would have like daydreams about like how they would got that. Because I would look at the X-ray and I saw
yeah,
this fucking pipe through my fucking thing, and I'm like, how did they get that in there, bro? Like, and I remember I saw like a knee surgery not too far before or after, and it was just them hammering shit, and I'm like, they were hammering, and I would like think about them hammering on my body and my leg would hurt, and I would literally get sick to my stomach for like
yeah,
probably a fucking year, dude. Literally, I
yeah,
would be. I'm
100%,
like,
dude,
they did stuff to me. They cut me open,
100%.
man. It, that wasn't even like the worst part about it, and I think I told you too. The worst part about that, like, yeah, they cut me open. Like, I was prepared. They were like, "Hey, buddy, we're gonna drill through your femur right now." Like when I was awake, they had to drill through my leg, and they're like, "Hey, when you're awake right now, we're gonna drill through your leg. We're gonna put a fucking post
Oof.
through your leg." And I'm like, "Okay, no problem, no problem." And then they were telling me about the surgery, and then the same thing, like, "Okay, we're gonna put you down." Blah blah blah. I wake up. They tell me everything. So I thought. I wake up. I'm like, "Hey, I gotta." I'm like, first thing I said, "Is the surgery over?" They go, "Yes." I was like, all right. I go, I gotta pee. And they go pee. And I was like, I was high as fuck. I'm looking around like, what the fuck? And my whole family's in there looking at me. It feels like a dream. It's all foggy, fuzzy. I'm like, no, I gotta pee. And they go pee. And I look around. I'm like, no, I gotta pee. They go pee. You got a catheter in. And I just sunk, dude. I was literally like what, dude? And I just was like, and so I'm like, you fuckers told me you're gonna drill through my fucking leg and do all
Not
this
calf, my,
bullshit.
yeah.
I had to sign my fucking life away. The least you could have fucking done is said, hey, by the way, we're gonna shove this thing up your dick hole when you're sleeping. You know, like
That's the least
I
they
didn't.
could do, bro.
And then like when I wake up, they're like, yeah, they do that for everybody. You didn't know that? Like, why the fuck would I
But I
know
know
they
that.
just shove stuff up people's dick holes when they're sleeping in the hospital? I didn't know that shit. Ask your girlfriend. Did she fucking know? No, I'm just kidding. But she probably knows. She fucking works there. But that's fucking insane. They don't
Yeah.
just tell everybody, hey, by the way, buddy, we're gonna shove something up there. It's gonna be you're not gonna feel it. No, they didn't say nothing. I wake up, I have to pee, and I'm like, okay, I get over it. Okay, you guys just rape me in my sleep. No big deal. I guess I'll deal with that. And I start trying to pee. Nothing's working. I'm trying to pee. I'm
Oh my
nothing's
god,
working.
dude.
And I go, I can't fucking pee. There's something wrong. And then this fucking old woman looks under my fucking shit. I was just hit by an old woman, so I was very angry with old women at this
Old
time.
people, yeah, yeah.
Old people got a real low in my book after that. And she goes, oh, that's why this whole thing is kinked. They had like a 15-foot fucking extra hose. The shit was all kinked and it was filled with piss. Then she
Oh
fucking
my god,
she
bro.
unkinks it, and I just feel pee flowing like out of my dick. I'm like, how long has this piss been in between my dick and out of my dick? And I'm just like, fuck you guys. Like, what the fuck's going on? Is it fucking amateur hour? The least you guys could have done.
Holy shit, bro. I would have such a bad anxiety attack, I'd just pass out, I think. I think I'd just pass out. I wouldn't be able to do it.
I was dealing with the most traumatic shit you could see. So that was just like, okay, dude. Of course, you guys gave a fucking 15-foot fucking dick hose for my penis, and you guys couldn't figure out that it shouldn't be kinked. Like, all right. There's just so much shit I had to deal with.
People
But
just running it over with fucking shit, dude. Like, oh my god. Oh,
classic, dude.
that's horrible, dude. Dude, I was gonna ask you before you even went on this tirade.
Rant.
Like I was like, bro, I got my hardware out. My leg couldn't fucking move until it came out. Like my leg was stiff, and they had to take it
Really?
out. Yes, so I could bend my knee. And your
Dude, I'm
motherfucking
telling you,
ass has that shit built into your shit still,
uh,
dude.
I'm stiff, bro. Like I
Yeah.
fucking I stretch. Like I'm still flexible, bro. But like I'm just like stiff, man, and I'm slow, and like it shit hurts, and I can't turn left, you know. And it's like, whatever, fuck my life, you know.
Should that be our title? I can't turn left.
Can't turn left,
I'll be
dude.
a semi truck with your fucking head on it or some shit, dude. Oh
That's
my
the
god.
title of this fucking. That's a viral fucking post right there. I can't turn left.
Because we're running down to 2 minutes. We really gotta upgrade to that. Now I
Yeah.
forget what the fuck it's called. But
Who
anyways,
gives a fuck?
hope you guys like us. I like how we're like, hey, let's not bitch because no one gives a fuck, and then we bitch for fucking like 45
Yeah.
minutes. That's my
Yeah.
fucking
Well, it's
favorite.
just me and you. You know, I'm
Yeah,
I'm bitching to you. I give a fuck about you, and you give a fuck
yeah,
about me. So if
yeah.
these assholes are listening, you know, they want to listen. If they listen this fucking far, you know, but they're probably agree. No one gives that's the moral of this story. This episode is that no one gives a fuck about you. So just fucking look out for yourself, guys. You know, look out
Yeah,
for yourself and your people because it's fucking hard out here,
hell yeah, dude. But make sure to keep part of the puppet crew because the puppet crew is strong, dude,
dude. Okay,
and
real
we
quick.
love you.
The puppet thing, I found out. Do you know what puppet means?
No,
Pretty much.
zero
Okay,
fucking
I don't
idea,
know what
dude.
it means actually. I'll have to find out. We'll have to do a video about just this. But
Yeah,
it's like a fucking thing. Like it's just like a fucking Hispanic thing. Like they have all these nicknames. They're like, hey, what's up, puppet? What's up, Joker? It's
yeah,
like a fucking Vato. You know what I mean? It's like one of those. And I didn't realize it. I just heard it on actually a podcast, Two Bears, One Cave, and they
yeah.
had a fucking. I'll have to find this shit to reference it, but it's like, oh, the guy, the cholo, fucking, he's a stand-up comedian. I forget his name, but he's like, he does like the cholo workout or the you've probably seen him, but it's a
The
fucking
little,
joke. But
the fat short guy, that guy.
he's not. I don't know if he's fat, but yeah, he's
Uh,
got the fucking headset on, and he fucking always is like, "Hey fool, you gotta fucking work out your triceps like this, Holmes." It, and his name's Joker. They call him Joker, but he was talking about all
oh
these
my
nicknames, and then
god,
like
damn.
puppets one of them. So I'm like, damn, that's what it means. So that's why we say sub up puppets. You know, we're
Hell
not
yeah, dude.
disrespecting. Just hey
No
puppet, fool,
disrespecting, dude.
take a fuck, hit that subscribe button, puppet. You know what I'm
Abyss.
saying, fool? Hey,
Hell yeah, dude. Hey, and it's not racist because you're Mexican, so that's
that's
how it
right.
is, bro.
My last name's Perez, fool.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. But
All
yeah, dude,
right,
we
fuck.
appreciate all the subs. Hope you like this episode about who knows what. But
Yeah.
thank you. Fucking hell yeah, dude.
Peace,
All right,
fam.
dude. Peace.